Hello and welcome to our Aloft Virtual Alliance flight today. We are on the ground in Ortambu and we are flying to Reunion Island. Sorry, got distracted. So yeah, we're sitting over here. We're flying to Reunion Island and we are flying the MaddOg 83 today. So looking forward to this. Haven't flown this guy in a little while, so we're going to give this a shot. I've already got some of it programmed. So we're going to finish getting everything programmed. GSX was not working. Something to do with the back stairs, and I could not figure it out. So, yeah, that was fun. So we're going to get everything going. Let's get our flaps dialed in. We do not need to do that, right? Okay. Good there, because we flap 15. So her V1's 141, and then 144, and 153. 41, 144, 144, and 150. Okay, good to go there. Get our APU going. Fuel pumps. Okay, put things in auto. Waiting for the APU to come online. Over here to make sure not missing anything. I think so. Okay. Did remember to get these little guys on. That's something that usually stumps me there. Is our trim. Get back here. Wait, center of gravity 7.8. Oh, that's 7.8. Something like that. Then we're going to do flat 15. So our long trim is 0.9. Should be right there. Okay. Get the PU started. Let's get our altitude on. Okay. Good. APU is available, so we're in Switch over to it. Turn off our ground power. That turned on. I remember if there's an APU lead on the thing. Don't think so. Up here. Might be it. Okay. Alright, seat belts are on, that's armed. Alright, we are ready for push and start. So let all Ortambu ground theme 655 is ready for push and start.
Team 655, Johannesburg Tower. Push and start approved, face west.
Push and start approved, face west. What? Push and start approved, face west.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Face west.
Ground services.
Departure checks completed. Bypass plan inserted.
Okay, why isn't our aft stair wanting to come up? Hydraulics we need on. There. At a really weird angle. I know you want me to close the door. I want to close the door too. But it doesn't. Down here. Not those. Oh, where is it? Oh, I know where it is. I think I know why the door didn't open all the way too. It is right here. Auxiliary on. That's it.
Locking
Okay, so to get that door open, I would have had to come over here and do that. I forgot about the hydraulics in this thing. Okay. That crisis is at least averted for a moment. Alright, we need to get our beacon on. Anti-collision on. We got that in position. Okay, we're good to go. Phase.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear.
Alright. Moment of truth. Let's see if I did this right. So we want system A.
Cabin attendants, arm doors and cross-check. Welcome aboard SEM Flight 655 to Roland Garros Airport. Our
That
estimated
went
flight
fast.
time is 3 hours and 40 minutes. Please pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration as it contains important information even for
Okay,
frequent
introduce
flyers.
fuel.
Fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and pulling the strap to tighten. The seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Return your seat backs and tray tables to the upright position and open your window blinds for takeoff and landing. Mobile
FAOR
phones and
200
electronic
holding short of
devices must be
03
set
left,
to
ready for
flight mode.
departure.
Laptops must be securely stowed during takeoff and
FAOR
landing.
200, winds
Smoking
310
and
at
the
8,
use of
runway
e-cigarettes
03
are
left, cleared for
prohibited
takeoff.
anywhere.
Safe travels.
Oxygen masks will drop automatically.
Cleared for takeoff 03
Blow the
left
mask
to FAOR
firmly, place it
200.
over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Secure your own mask before assisting
Altimeter
others.
changed to
Life vests are located under your
1023.
seat. Put it on, fasten it, and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Floor level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which is clearly marked. There are 2 exits located at the front and rear of the cabin. In case of
Okay, now we're
evacuation,
start
leave all personal belongings behind and follow all
2.
instructions immediately. If a power bank or any device becomes hot or catches fire, inform the crew immediately. The safety information card contains
Brakes.
all details. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, why is it? Brake one. Introduce the fuel. What's causing that? Hold to engage. Come. Plane's got a lot of little quirks. Okay. Alright, we'll get all that cleaned up here in a minute once I figure out what's going on with the parking brake. Wonder if I need to hold them for a minute. Pressure. Okay, that's one. Oh, I don't do that. Like we're going to Google. FlyMaddog parking brake won't set. I know there's a trick to it. Alright, we're gonna try. Oh. What's that one? Okay, this controls. Okay, not that one. Set parking brake. Yeah, I just binded it. Okay. Yeah. Looks like they went away, so we're just going to request taxi, and I will do some Googling while we're cruising to figure out what I'm doing wrong. Or Tambu ground, ready to taxi 3 left.
655, runway 03 left, taxi via India Bravo.
Via India Bravo. I know there's some kind of trick for it. I just don't remember what it is right now. Thought you had to hold it down for a little bit to get the pressure to build up or something. Been a while since I've done it, so. Alright, a couple things that we've changed since we did our last flight now that we're through this whole clusterfuck. Let's see. We are using reshade today. I'm really curious to see how this does and looks and all of that. It's a natural reshade I found on flightsim.to. So we're doing that. And then I figured out with the help of the support guys over at Chase Plane that we can adjust the landing camera. So let me make this turn and then I'll show you how to do that in case you have been running into this same issue. Alright, so if we go to Chase Plane, and if you go to Menu, Groups, click there on that pencil, scroll down. So here they are under Camera Physics. So I took this intensity down to 70, it was at 1.0, and touchdown effect I took down to 60. So I'm really curious to see how that works on this one. Stoked about that. Hold back the throttle. Let's get that where it's at, that where it's at, floodlights, and nose right. Okay. Can't believe I can't figure out that parking brake. I know there's a trick to it. I just gotta find a forum post that explains it for dummies because I can't remember it for the life of me. That's alright. We will figure it out while we're cruising. Flaps set. Okay, get our light. That's on bright. Those on. Switch over the tower since it's not tell me to. Put those on, those on, those on, and those on. Okay. 410 boot tower. Theme 655 is ready to go. 3 left.
Team 655, Johannesburg Tower, runway 03 left, taxi via Bravo.
Roger, we're ready to take off. Runway 3 left.
Team 655, runway 03 left, winds 330 at 8. Cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff. 3 left. Theme 655. lined up here. So take off. Okay. We are ready. Throttle 50%. All the way. Check. You're up.
Gear up, lights out.
There's a lot of noises going. We're gonna hit nav. VNav.
Team 655, contact departure.
Roger, over to departure. Flaps up.
Team 655, contact departure on 119.4.
Don't sink. Sink rate. Sink rate.
119.4.
Don't sink.
Team 655, Johannesburg departure, radar contact.
Turn co-pilot on. Roger, radar contact for Team 655.
Team 655, Kimberley departure identified. Good morning.
Okay, we're gonna go flaps up. Man, it is quiet in here.
Flaps.
Not quiet out there, though. Okay, flaps are up. Got our
Team
speed.
655, climb flight level 250.
Climbing flight level 250, seam 655.
Okay, you got 250. Don't forget on the MaddDog is you gotta dial it in and then hit that. So it'll... You remember that. I can't believe I don't remember the parking brake. I know there's a trick and I'm gonna find it on a forum somewhere and be like, yeah, I'm an idiot.
Team 655, contact Johannesburg Northeast Center on 128.9er.
Switching to Johannesburg Northeast Center on 128.9er, seam 655.
Climbing good.
Johannesburg Northeast Center, seam 655. Good morning, flight level 080 for flight level 250.
Team 655, Johannesburg Northeast Center. Good morning. Identified. Climb flight level 250, QNH 1025.
Well, Tim went back up.
Climb flight level 250, QNH 1025, Team 655.
Dear guests, the lavatories are now available. You may use approved electronic devices in flight mode. Cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for your attention.
Team 655, climb flight level 280.
Climbing flight level 280, Seam 655.
Go ahead and kick off those lights. Those. That should go off. That should stay on. That should stay on. And we need to kick off our logo light. I forgot to turn off the AP. Oopsie. Oh, no, you're always forget something. Arm. Worried about that.
Cabin altitude. Cabin altitude. Cabin altitude. Cabin altitude. Cabin altitude.
Make sure I'm not forgetting anything else up here. Good, that's good. Logo light. Oh damn. Good, that's good. This on.
Team 655, climb flight level 310.
Climbing flight level 310, Seam 655.
Climb up 310. There we go. Okay, we need to take this standard 1013. Okay, good to go there. Oh, we did forget to do this. That's okay. That parking brake really was pissing me off. That and the back door. The back door is really pissing me off. And I forgot about the hydraulics. So, live and learn. Here we go. That's fine. Fix that problem too already. we're going to use my phone. Let's see if we can figure out the parking. FlyMaddog. How that break. Help. Forward. Sign in on the computer because I don't remember what it is. Alright, so we're going to keep climbing. I'm going to speed the video up from here till we get a little bit out of cruise. I'm going to go do some research, see if I can figure out why I couldn't set the parking brake. Yeah, we're just going to climb up to 310 and cruise over. And then once we get about 50-ish miles, maybe a little more, a little less, out, slow it back down, and we'll start our descent into Reunion Island. So thanks for being a part of this and watching the video, and we'll see you on the other side of cruise. welcome at a cruise. We are a lot closer than what I thought we were going to do to top of descent, but we just kept flying along. We just got our descent clearance. So, luckily we haven't started that yet. So, note to self and note to the others. This is the air supply. You gotta turn those on or you get error like that. So, yeah, that was whoopsies. Did figure out the parking brake though. It's touchy. So, we'll see how that goes when we hit the ground. What I don't remember is if this thing vertical navigation down or if I have to initiate it. Do not remember that. To check the weather, our runway choice is good. It is 120 at 10, 1016 on the altimeter, 28 degrees Celsius. Okay. Yes, it will go down on its own. That's good. No, our
Flat overspeed. Flat overspeed.
it will be fine.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Flat
we have begun our
overspeed.
approach to Roland Garros Airport. At this time,
Flat
we kindly ask
overspeed.
everyone to return to their seats, stow your tables,
Flat
and fasten your
overspeed.
seatbelts. Please note that the use of lavatories
Flat
is no longer
overspeed.
permitted. Thank you for your cooperation.
Flat overspeed. 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 Flat overspeed.
I don't know why the throttle didn't bring itself back, but it is what it is. Alright, I'm trying to figure out a transition altitude. Let's look on here, charts. Seeing it there. Transition level by AT. Well, that's helpful. Here. No, that is runway. Level. Yeah, by AT. Oh. Trans altitude, 12,000 feet. There we go. Sweet. So 12,000 feet, we need to take our altimeter to 1016. Got it. And clear direct to 3,000 feet. So we're good to go there. Take a look at our flight plan. Okay. Add a little bit. Live. Center. Okay. Line us up pretty good. Back to that. back to what I was working on before all that drama. Now, okay, so reference is 132, so we're going to do 137 on approach and 110.3 on the nav. Should be radio 110.3 136. Okay. I don't know what is making all that noise, but it's rather loud. Yeah, that.
Team 655, contact Roland Garros approach on 119.4.
Switching to Roland Garros approach on 119.4. Team 655. Roland Garros approach, Team 655. Good afternoon, descending flight level 180.
Some 655, Roland Garros approach. Expect the ILS Yankee runway 14 approach into Roland Garros.
Expecting the ILS Yankee approach for runway 14 into Roland Garros. Team 655.
Sim 655, descend altitude 9,000 feet. Turn left heading 085 vectors for the ILS runway 14 approach. QNH 1016.
Descending to altitude 9,000 feet. Turning left, heading 085 for vectors to the ILS runway 14 approach. QNH 1016, SEM 655.
Some 655, descend altitude 8,000 feet.
Descending to 8,000 feet, SEM 655.
Could have swore we got cleared to 3,000 feet earlier, but I could be wrong on that. Alright. That. Good to go there. Okay, we got our speed bugs set for landing. Our lights kicked on. There's the island right there. Alright, the logo light is right there. To turn on that. This.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into the city of Roland
And
Garros. At this time, we kindly ask you to turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Please ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. The weather at our destination is currently mild, so we anticipate a smooth landing. Our assigned gate is Terminal 3B. Thank you for your cooperation.
And
Some 655, descend altitude 4,000 feet, turn right, heading 100.
Descending to 4,000 feet, turning right, heading 100, seam 655.
right, 0.
Some
And down
655, I need you below 250 knots.
and
Sim 655, proceed direct, CI-14. Descend altitude 3,000 feet until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 14 approach.
Proceeding direct, CI-14. Descend altitude 3,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 14 approach. Seam 655.
low. And there.
Some 655, I need you below 250 knots.
Getting there. Yeah, we're under. flaps on.
Slats retracted.
Alright, we got our localizer capture. Retracted.
SAM 655, contact Roland Garros Tower on 118.4.
Switching to Roland Garros Tower on 118.4, seam 655.
Alright,
Roland Garros Tower, seam 655. Good afternoon, established on the ILS runway 14 approach.
Sim 655, Roland Garros Tower, roger.
isn't the auto throttle working? Slow down to our approach speed of 137.
2500.
Team 655, winds 140 at 11. Runway 14 cleared to land.
Going down.
Runway 14, cleared to land.
136.
655.
Our next run of flaps. Update our speeds, make sure they're, oh, come on, there we go. Okay, we're gonna do our flaps full. Alright, we're good to land. We got our flaps up, speed brakes are armed, gears down, lights are on. Okay, we're going to turn our throttle off. go ahead and turn off pilot. Too much trim out of. Oh, we forgot to do auto brake. Damn it. Today is not my day. Big turn here.
Team 655, contact ground on 121.9er.
Switching to ground on 121.9er. Team 655.
A new little thrust to get up that.
Roland Garros ground, Team 655. Good afternoon, cleared of runway, ready to taxi to the gate.
Team 655, Roland Garros ground, taxi to Terminal Gate 3B via Alpha. Good day.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Roland
Taxi
Garros
to Terminal
Airport.
Gate 3
Did
Bravo
you know that this
via
city
Alpha.
is famous
Team
for its vibrant
655.
culture, rich history, particularly in the arts? Thank you for flying with SEM. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of Captain Tyson D and First Officer D, as well as the entire crew, we wish you a pleasant stay. The local time here is 12 o'clock noon. For those with upcoming connections, please note the following. Flight 235 to Paris departs at 1:15 p.m. from Gate A, and Flight 351 to New York departs at 2:30 p.m. from Gate B.
Did not know there was a flight to New York. Wonder if that's real. May have to look that up. Alright, we're up the steep hill. Landing was kind of shitty, but better in some regards. Alright, so Gate 3 is on the other side of the terminal. A350 here. There's the flight to Paris there. 4. Get a jetway. Cool. Okay, so parking brake, you push down your brakes, pull that up, release your brakes, and then release that. Yeah, that's what had me stumped. I was doing it too fast. Alright, ground services, ground, we need our GPU. Okay, GPU.
Air Mauritius 219 ready to push.
Air Mauritius 219er, cleared for push and start.
Roger, pushback approved. Air Mauritius 219er.
Okay,
Air Mauritius 219er contact tower on 118.4.
Tower, Air Mauritius 219er.
turn that one off and turn that. Okay. We parked good today. We got that going for us. Let's go here. Request deboarding. Oh, we didn't bring up our flaps. Damn. Not a good day today. That's not even close. Roro, planes down there. Alright, let's try this again with GSX.
The boarding requested.
I think I need to see if I can find a GSX profile. Alright, so we got our bags getting unloaded. That's a good thing. Where's the phone? Let's see if there is a flight from here to JFK. Flight. Oh, where? Click here. Back, flight finder. FMEE AJFK. No. There's That'd be a really long flight. Alright, so recap our flight here. Not the best. Haven't flown this thing in a while. I think our settings on chase plane were better. Need to remember how to work the hydraulic system and the parking brake on this. And landing was good up until we hit the coast. And it was like a little gust from the gods. That's okay. So our next flight is we're going to leave here and we're going to go to Addis Ababa. So that is the plan. And we're going to use the 800, 737 800. I think that will go smoother. This thing was pretty touchy on its trim too. That was the other struggle I was having with it. I do like the reshade. I think it turned out pretty good. I'll find the link for it and put it in the video. I do like it. Alright, well, we're gonna watch some bags get unloaded, and then once they're done unloading, we'll call it a flight. I haven't seen passengers get unloaded. Either that or it did it like really, really, really quick. I don't know. Oh, I did hear from the developer last thing. On the St. Helena airport, that's Payware. I did hear from him they did fix the bump. That just kind of slipped through the cracks from what he was saying. He was very helpful, by the way, so that was very good. They did fix the bump, and they did tweak some of the lighting. It looked really bright, so they did tweak some of the lighting. And the update is out for both Sim Market and Marketplace. So we'll probably head over there and go fly into the freeware again. Well, yeah, I think we will. We'll try something a little different from maybe a different location, but yeah, I thought that was really, really good. He was very quick to answer and got it taken care of, and away we go. So, alright, well, that's the flight for today. We will see you on the next one from Union Island to, oh, I didn't put up my thingy either. We're going to leave here, Reunion Island, and go to Adidas Baba today because I didn't have our thing up. We flew from Ortambu to here. So, thanks for watching, and I think our next stream will hopefully be better and less forgetful. See you on the next.